The woman flipped off the horse, her skirt flying up, revealing a flash of red. The man became instantly excited. Suddenly, he realized red underwear didn't exist in the 19th century. This woman must be from the modern day. The rich kid was instantly thrilled and rushed over to figure out what was going on. But after searching for a while, he couldn't find anything. It turned out the woman was incredibly fast and had already secretly hidden her panties. The rich kid thought it was just a hallucination caused by his overactive imagination. Later, he found the girl and sincerely apologized. Though she didn't forgive him, his wealthy father, who had been observing in the shadows, was deeply moved because this was the first time his spoiled son had ever apologized to anyone. Although Annie was just an extra, her improvisation skills were remarkable. The rich kid asked her how he could earn her forgiveness, and Annie replied, "You've seen me all over unless you marry me." The rich kid was immediately dumbfounded. Annie smiled sweetly. What was originally meant to be a joke, the rich kid took seriously. Though the situation was quite romantic, it had already strayed far from the script. According to the original plan, Lisa was supposed to be the leading lady. To ensure that the rich kid and Lisa would spark a little romance, the director's team added a new scene for Lisa. In the scene, Lisa rejects marrying an 80-year-old rich man and decides to commit suicide by jumping into a river. The rich kid then heroically saves her, carrying her into the carriage. And the next thing is a passionate love scene. But unexpectedly, the rich kid wasn't interested in this at all. He turned around and went straight to Annie, continuing their playful banter. With no other choice, the director had to make Annie the leading lady and allowed her to fall into a romantic relationship with the rich kid. However, the rich kid's father wasn't done testing him. Because the farmer's son had accidentally killed someone, they needed a scapegoat to take the punishment. So he called the rich kid to his farm and offered many temptations. If the rich kid took the blame, not only would he marry Annie, but he'd also be freed from his troubles. The rich kid hesitated for a long time, then added one more condition, that he wanted a watermelon because his best friend, Dai, had always dreamed of eating a watermelon. Through this, the rich kid learned the value of sharing. Soon, the day of the punishment arrived, and the rich kid was tied up and lashed 20 times. Although his father often said he would beat him to death, seeing his son being beaten made him too heartbroken to watch. The next day, the rich kid went to the landlord's house to fulfill his promise, but the landlord's son went back on his word. Not only did he break his promise, but he also spat right in the rich kid's face. The director and the rich man watching the screen were both furious.
Маша! Маш!